Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see about check condition in SQL, and a check condition is just used to specify a condition before we are inserting a particular value inside a table, and it is also quite similar to unique and not null, but the only difference is that here the user as a user we can like specify our own condition. Okay, so let's get started. So here I'm having my sample database, newest DB is my database, and I'm selecting it, and let's just create a table. Okay, so it's create table, let's see be my table name. Okay, something, and let me have like roll number, and we have int, and it also have a name. Okay, name of varchar 20. So the easiest way to have a check constraint is just going like after your column name, our data type, and you just go here and you just put check. Okay, check keyword. This can be both in capital as well as in smaller cases. That's not going to be an issue. And next to check, just put circular bracket, and here we are going to specify the condition. So let me say we want our R number to be all the values inserted to be greater than 10. So I will just go here and put R number greater than 10. That's it. Our error goes, and this syntax is absolutely fine over here. So it's really simple. Check keyword and your condition, and this condition can be like also given at the end. Like once you're done with naming your column and its data types, you can just go here at the end and you just put a comma, and you can just specify the condition. This is also absolutely fine over there, and depending upon your MySQL versions, this particular syntax can vary. Okay, so let me just go with this one itself and just run it. Now I'm getting a green mark, so let's just go and insert some values. Okay, so it's insert into our table C values. So let me just insert R number less than 10. Okay, so it will obviously show us an error. So let me put 5. Okay, which is an error. So let me put db my name something. So if I run it now, I'll be getting an error. It shows error code check constraint, some text is violated. So it obviously says that we have violated our check constraint because our R number is less than 10. Okay, so let me put now some 15. Okay, which is greater than 10. So this time it won't be showing us any error. It's fine, absolutely fine. So this is how check constraint works. So let us see now how we can give multiple check constraints for our table. So I will just name it to CE. Okay, our table, and let me have R number int. This is fine, and name, let me have the name as well. And here I am going to give a constraint. Let me say I'm going to give a constraint for name column, and here I'm going to specify that my name column must have like this. Okay, I'm just going to go and just remove this one. Okay, first, and my name column will have like check name equal to, let's say it's going to be John. So only name John can be inserted in this particular column, and when we just put this within circular bracket, and now the error has gone. So this is fine. And let us also have our previous check constraint for our R number column. So we just paste it over here. So it's having now 2 check constraints. Okay, so let me just run this now, which is absolutely fine. It absolutely works well, and this syntax can be further even reduced. Okay, so instead of like repeating this particular check twice here and there, so you can just, what you can do is you can just minimize this particular syntax in this form. Like you can just go to the end. Okay, so after like you have done with naming your column name and its data type, at the end what you're going to do is you're going to put check, and you're going to put a circular bracket, and you're going to put here and operator. Okay, so it's going to be and here you're just going to paste the previous condition and remove this check keyword. Okay, and put this inside the circular bracket. Okay, it should like terminate it evenly. So this one's corresponding to the whole thing, and this is for this constraint and for the name constraint, and this one is for our column constraint, column R number constraint. So this is how you can like combine both the checks into a single one. Okay, so let me just run it instead of like repeating it multiple times. This is more precise way. Okay, so it says me that like a table already exists. Okay, let me just add some other name. Okay, let me put CE be the table name. Okay, so we just now go over here and run it. That's a green mark. So let me just insert some values, insert into CE. So our constraint, we have already seen our constraint like for R number. Okay, so let me put 15, which is true, and our name should be John. Okay, so let me put John itself first, John, and let me run it now. CE values. Okay, values. Let me just run it now. I'll be getting a green mark. That is fine because we have like not violated our constraints over here. We have kept the name as John. And another important thing is that in case of like you are naming a particular variable of data type varchar or string, it needs to be inside double quotes. And in case like if it's of type int, it need not be necessarily be inside double quotes, as in this case we are just putting 10. But if it's of type string, it needs to be inside double quotes. So let's give some other name. Let's put only j. Okay, so if I run it now, I'll be getting another check constraint is violated. So this is how it works. Check constraint. I hope you have found this video useful. I have also done many other SQL interview questions, SQL query videos, so do check them. And I also done many other programming videos in C, C++, Java, Python, as well as 3D animation in Blender. So do check out the rest of my channel, subscribe and support me. Thanks for watching.